Hello everyone, good evening. Welcome to your watch along, Luton Town versus Chelsea Football Club. And to be honest, we're not even fast, are we? We're not. I mean, yes, we want to do well. We want to get past this round. I think if it was a bigger game in terms of the context, say if we were playing, I don't know, Liverpool again, or if we were playing, I don't know, Arsenal, or like, you know. Hang on. I'm just seeing little things. Has it lagged? Is everything all right? Hang on, let me double check. Everything's gone wrong. Everything's gone wrong. Hang on. Okay, yeah, we good. I think we good. Yeah, it's all right. I think it's all right. I think it's just the start. Yeah, it's okay. It's all come back. I've had so many internet issues over the last couple of days. It's been mad. It's been insane. So I'm in the process of sorting it out permanently. But yeah, in terms of today, we're playing Luton Town. This is going to be your watch along. Hopefully we don't get any flipping cutouts during this watch along. I beg. If you are still getting any sort of lag, I advise refresh the page and you will be okay. Just refresh. Hit the refresh button and you'll be fine. Luton Town versus Chelsea. There's two things to talk about. So I've got the lineup, which is a very weird lineup. And then there's the news. So let's start off with the lineup. And then we'll jump onto the big fish in the pond. We'll jump into the elephant in the room. Because a statement has been released by Roman Abramovich himself. So we'll get to that in a sec. Again, if you are getting lag, hit refresh. Refresh the page. You'll be fine. Just refresh the page. The lineups. So, in goal, we've got Kepa. I think we're playing in a back four. And it's a very weird back four. It's a makeshift back four. Hudson-Odoi is playing right back. Unbelievable. Kennedy's playing left back. CFC news page came on Instagram and said Loftus-Cheek's playing right centre back. But, oh, you can't hear properly. Can you hear properly? Again, refresh the page. If you're getting any issues, just refresh. You should be okay. Actually, let me verify the thing. Sometimes people think I can't verify the thing. There we are. Audio's fine. Audio's fine. Okay, so yeah, apparently Loftus-Cheek could be playing right centre back, but according to what I've got here on the Chelsea app, the Fifth Stand app, the lineup they've put out makes it look like it's a back four. Hudson-Odoi right back, Kennedy left back, Rudiger and Malang Sarr as the centre backs, Loftus-Cheek, Jorginho and Saul, and then Mason Mount, Romelu Lukaku, Timo Werner. That's, what it looks like anyway. But it's a strong team when you're considering we're playing Luton. All matters aside, obviously in defence we're lacking a bit, but we've had to make do. Hopefully we can cope. Fingers crossed. Wade, thank you very much. Saying Roman writing off that 1.5 billion loan proves without a doubt how much he loves this club unconditionally. We lost the best thing to ever happen to this club today. I'm going to get to it in a sec. I'm going to get to the whole Roman thing in a sec. Hold your thoughts. Sumit, bro, what will happen to Chelsea financially? I'm going to get to it in a sec. Hold the thought. On the bench, we've got Edouard Mendy, Lewis Hall, Reece James, Dylan Williams, who has made it to the bench first time. We brought him from Derby not long ago. Kante, Kovacic, Ross Barkley, Pulisic, and Harvey Vell. So there's no Havertz. There's a few of the other lads that aren't here, and they're probably having a rest today. All those that can't play, they can't play. So it is what it is. In terms of Luton Town, gotta respect the opponent. We're playing at their gaff, if we're gonna say that correctly. Let's go through their lineup very, very quickly. They've got steering goal. They're playing in a back three. Burke, Ozho, and Lockyer as the back three. Potts left wing back. Kioso right wing back. Berry, Bell, and Gomez as the midfielders. Musquet and Cornick as their strikers. Don't know any of them, but it's only right that we mention Luton and show them at least a little bit of respect, because you never know what can happen. So, yeah. Now, let's get into the big elephant in the room. Right. I gave you guys a video earlier on, and I mentioned I was going to talk about Thomas Tuchel because of his, Thomas Tuchel has had so much go against him since he's joined Chelsea. It's ridiculous. In terms of the whole situation which affected everyone, lockdowns and not playing football and all that, understandable. In terms of the whole transfer windows and all of that, the Lukaku thing, the transfer which has ended up, adding pressure onto him. There's been many factors that have happened, and Tuchel has had to be the man to answer for it. So I feel for him. But today, as I thought I was going to be talking about Tuchel, we're not going to do that. We're going to have to keep talking about Roman, because Roman Abramovich has, as of 20 minutes ago, released a statement via chelseafc.com, and it's on the Chelsea app. I'm going to read the statement to you. So, there's a good 1,000+ of you in here right now. Let's go through it. This is the statement from Roman Abramovich. It's on the Fifth Stand app. It's on chelseafc.com. Statement from Roman. I would like to address the speculation in media over the past few days in relation to my ownership of Chelsea FC. As I have stated before, I have always taken decisions with the club's best interests at heart. In the current situation, I have therefore taken the decision to sell the club, as I believe this is in the best interest of the club, the fans, the employees, as well as the club sponsors and partners. The sale of the club will not be fast-tracked, but will follow due process. Now pay attention to this. I will not be asking for any loans to be repaid. This has never been about business nor money for me, but about pure passion for the game and the club. Moreover, I have instructed my team to set up a charitable foundation where all net proceeds from the sale will be donated. The foundation will be for the benefit of all victims of the war in Ukraine. This includes providing critical funds towards the urgent and immediate needs of victims, as well as supporting the long-term work of recovery. Please know that this has been an incredibly difficult decision to make, and it pains me to part with the club in this manner. However, I do believe this is in the best interest of the club. I hope that I will be able to visit Stamford Bridge one last time to say goodbye to all of you in person. It has been a privilege of a lifetime to be part of Chelsea FC, and I am proud of all of our joint achievements. Chelsea Football Club and its supporters will always be in my heart. Thank you, Roman. Bloody hell. Bloody hell. I don't know what to say. What do you say to that? Like, that is actually the best possible statement that he could have released. Mad. Absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. Ramazan, thank you so much, saying props to Roman for doing such graceful decisions, forgiving the debt, donating all proceeds to Ukraine. Best owner ever. Anyway, I have a final interview right now. We'll be back in an hour. Much appreciated, mate. Thank you very much. Lonwabo, thank you very much, saying Younes, my friend, hope you are well. Isn't life just something else? Yeah, for us to complete the set a month ago, only to part ways with Roman in this manner. It's insane. Here's the thing, yeah. The fact that he'll be selling the club, Chelsea owe 1.5 billion to him. He's written it off. Chelsea will not have to pay him back. Any net proceeds that he will get from this sale, you have to understand what he said there. Net proceeds. Roman bought... Yeah? Oh, blimey. Has it cut off again? Don't cut off again. What is going on? Apologies if you're getting any lag. Might have to start the whole thing again at this rate. Digital Drifter, thank you very much, saying, what if sanctions are temporary? Why sell? Just wait a few months. It's not like the UK can permanently steal from Chelsea from him. I don't get it. It could be seized, frozen, never given back. It's a possibility. Abdul, thank you very much, saying, last match of the Abramovich era. It could be. It could be. It could be. Yeah, we're all good. We're all good. Apologies. Again, this isn't even coming from me. It is actually, well, it is coming from me. It's not coming from me and my setup. It's coming, I think, from my internet. I don't have a choice. It is what it is at the moment. I'm struggling. So, yeah. He bought Chelsea. Thank you very much, guys. It's all good. Thank you. He bought Chelsea for £350 million from Ken Bates. That would mean that if he sells for, let's say, 2.6 billion or 3 billion or however much it's going to cost, net proceeds, when I hear net proceeds, I hear him say, I've instructed my team to set up a charitable foundation where all net proceeds from the sale will be donated. Like, that makes me think he's going to take his 350 million back and the rest will be going to this charitable foundation? I mean, if that's the case, I don't know what to say. I actually don't know what to say. He's written off the debt. And he's given everything away except for what he put into the club in 2003? That's unbelievable. That is actually unbelievable. So, yeah, we'll see. We'll see. But yeah, that gesture is just mad. Mad gesture. But the thing is now, like, what do we do? What do Chelsea do? You know, he'll sell. Who he's going to sell to, we don't know. We don't know. As of yet, we don't know. So we'll see who he's going to sell to. I just hope it's not a consortium. I just hope it's not, American sport owners. Fingers crossed it's not. I don't want a Kroenke or a flipping Glazer or anything like that. You know, those ones who own franchises in the States and then they just use the club here in England to just, help them get some money through the door. That way they can invest it into their American clubs. No, I don't want that. So, yeah, we'll see. We'll see what's going to happen. Is Ratcliffe going to come back in? You remember the whole Ratcliffe thing? He was interested. Is he interested now? I bet he is. I bet he is. There was a rumor earlier on that Conor McGregor, he went on Twitter. I think Conor McGregor went on Twitter and tried to say that he's interested in buying Chelsea. He doesn't have 3 billion lying about. He doesn't. So I will dismiss that. He's probably been on his drink. He's probably been having some proper 12. His whiskey. So I wouldn't, yeah. I don't think Conor McGregor will get involved. But yeah, what a statement by Roman. What a statement. Yes, thank you very much. Saying NP equals sales price. This is going to be good for me to understand this. Sales price minus 350 million value in 2022 of 2003. Oh, yeah, okay, that would make sense. So, are they going to take what 350 million was worth back then to what it is now because inflation? So it might be obviously more than 350 million. But considering inflation, what that's worth now, take that away and the rest will go to proceeds? I'm guessing. So, still, 350 million 20 years ago. I think of that now. What's 350 million of 20 years ago, or 19 years ago, for being precise, to now? You could maybe double it. You could say 700 million. Right, but I mean, because when you look at prices, I'm trying to think of what prices were like back then. I'd like to think that a few things have maybe doubled since then, and a few things haven't. So I would say it's around that sort of margin. Sean Day, rich Arabs to buy Chelsea seems to be the norm. There'll definitely be Arabs interested, 100%. A lot of you, Daniel Levy, hell no. You lot saw expressions yesterday. Spurs losing to Middlesbrough. I don't want that. Nicholas, thank you very much, saying just watch the Roman goodbye comp. I'm in tears, man. Crazy, innit? To Caliban, if we get American Super League, we'll be back. Absolutely. England England to be particularly owned by Americans except City. Sad, sad day for this club. It would be and this is why I don't want an American owner, with all due respect. I'm sure there are some good American owners, of course, but I just don't want anyone affiliated to NFL, NBA, NHL, whatever it is in the States to come over here, use us to get money to send over there. I don't want that. I want someone that's going to put Chelsea first, like Roman has. Mario, thank you very much, saying thoughts on Roman funding an Israeli group who are famous for the ethnic cleansing of Palestinians. I'm a Chelsea fan, but will never like Roman. I mean, again, look, if I had my way, right, I'd keep football separate from everything. That would be logical. Just like Thomas Tuchel said, we're not politicians. We're not, I completely am against any sort of, as you've put it there, and you're correct in your analysis, ethnic cleansing, especially what's been happening over there. That is definitely some sort of ethnic cleansing. But there has to be, you can't involve everything in everything. It can't be like that. It's like now where people, like all sorts of sports are getting involved with what's going on now in Ukraine. Like, there needs to be some separation. There needs to be. Leave that where it is. It's a geopolitical conflict. There are things at play that we will never understand unless if we're experts. We're not experts. You know what I mean? So things need to be separated. Now, Roman has felt like he's had to be in this position and he's had to sell. He clearly feels like he's forced. So what's been happening with him in terms of Russia, Putin, all of that? Again, we don't know. He knows. He definitely knows. But he feels like he needs to just pack up and go. So that would lead me to believe that there's going to be sanctions coming his way. Yeah, it is what it is. It's the modern society that we're in right now is where everyone needs to have an opinion on everything. And that's just not realistic and it shouldn't be that way. But unfortunately, that is where society is heading. And it's almost like if you don't say anything, you're automatically against the populace. Like, no. And that's why I liked what Thomas Tuchel said in his press conference. He's a football coach. He's not a politician. Stop asking him questions about that sort of thing. You've got nothing to do with it. That's right. It's right. It's right. Yeah, it's crazy. What a time we live in. What a time we live in. It's bonkers. Chris Kills 08 net could mean after all club creditors are paid. But if we're talking about the 1.5 billion that's owed to Roman, well, he's written it off. He's written it off. So, yeah. Gaurav Singh, thank you very much. Saying, how can your government do this? He's a good man, bro. Talk about being fair. I'm reading abbreviations here. This is mad. I'm Indian serial. What? Conman who fled my country is living peacefully in the UK, goes by the name Vijay Mallya. How about sending him back? British government. But this is the thing, Britain have good ties with India, so they're not going to do that. It is selective. There's a lot of this that's selective. There is a lot of this that's selective. Trust me, because if it wasn't selective, let's have it right, the Newcastle deal wouldn't have gone through. That's just being honest. But it did. So, yeah, it's bonkers. It's bonkers. Nova the Goat, thank you, saying Red Bull to buy Chelsea. Red Bull Chelsea. Could you imagine? That would be bonkers. JC, thank you very much, saying we are screwed. Roman leaving, American owners. Hang on, let me check something very quick. Okay. Boom. Yeah, no, Roman leaving, American owners, definitely don't want that. We'll see what happens. Hisham, thank you very much, saying thank you, Roman, for everything. I hope that we will get some Arab owners because they seem to be passionate and ambitious about the sport. Overall, yes. I'll get to that in a sec, actually. Hold that thought. JC, thank you very much, saying LA Dodgers owners buying us along with a Swiss owner. I don't want that to go through. I mean, the Swiss owner's 86, bruv. He's 86 years old. Man should be somewhere in the Maldives just enjoying what's left in his life. With all due respect. No, I don't want that. And again, an LA Dodgers, no, I don't want anyone affiliated with any sort of American team. I don't want it. We've had too many cases of that here, and it just does not go well. It doesn't go well. For us, for the American sports teams, it goes bloody amazing. Look at Stan Kroenke. He's shoved Arsenal. Who won the Super Bowl? His Rams. His Rams won the Super Bowl. You best believe. Because he's invested. All that Arsenal money has gone right into the Rams. And it's paid off. I don't want that. I want Chelsea first. I don't want any sort of interest happening to some sort of American team off our backs. No. So that's why, again, nothing against Americans. I just don't want their model getting affiliated with us. I don't. Digital Drifter, thank you very much, saying, seems mad that the UK government can steal a 2.5 billion pound asset from anyone. So what if Roman turns around and denounces Putin? Does he get to keep Chelsea? No, because what they're trying to say is that Roman's been affiliated with Putin, and it goes way back, and there's even documents like as of 2019 to show that he contributed financially, and you know the update that we received was that Roman's distanced himself from Putin for quite a while. But that doesn't mean anything nowadays. That doesn't mean any. This is the thing nowadays. You'll get demonized and plucked out for something you said 20 years ago. That's good old cancel culture in full effect. They will pluck out something. I'll probably get cancelled for something I said. I don't know what. I started YouTube in 2012. I don't know. They might pluck out something from one of my old videos somewhere. Who knows? You know, like that's what we live in nowadays. There's experts that go and look for things now. They look for things to just get you. And even though it's been, well, common knowledge for a little while that Roman's distanced himself from all sorts of, and hasn't been even to Russia in a while, in terms of settling there. He's been back and forth, but in terms of being there, no. There's a reason, apparently. But, yeah, they don't want to hear that. So, it's crazy. It's like now with what's going on and you know, in Ukraine, and then we're seeing athletes have to pay the price. We're seeing people that are paying the price just because they are Russian. They didn't choose to be Russian, but they're the ones paying the price. It's sad. It's sad, man. It's sad. But again, it's sanctions. So, yeah, it is what it is. The Red Wolf, thank you very much, saying Americans can't buy due to US sanctions about paying the oligarchs. Think Roman and UK government have made a deal, donate money for no sanctions. That could also be a thing. You're right. Yes, there could be a thing behind the scenes. This is what I'm saying. We don't know. We're not experts. We don't know 100% what's going on behind the scenes. It's very feasible what you've just said. Maybe Roman and the British government have come to some sort of agreement, and now you're not going to hear about Roman anymore. That's it. He sold everything. Boom. That's it. They'll allow him to take his money and go. That'll be maybe part of an agreement. You never know. It's possible. But I feel like there's a lot of people that underestimate how these people actually function. All these people in power and that are loaded and oligarchs and billionaires. But you think they got there innocently? Hell no. Even Roman. And what he's done for Chelsea has been fantastic. But to paint him as like some ultra saint... Of course not. Historically, of course he's dabbled his finger in a couple of things. Of course. But not just him. It goes for all of them. All of them. I don't care what nationality they are. All of them. So, yeah. That's the world we live in. To Caliban, thank you very much, saying, if Orange Man Trump was still in charge, none of this would be going on. Biden can barely finish a sentence. No wonder Putin did a madness. I agree with that to an extent. I do, because Trump was doing his best to appease to the Russians. Back when he was president, definitely nothing was going on really. Weirdly enough, it actually did look like everything was going quite smoothly in terms of foreign affairs, and everyone's except for maybe Syria, actually. That was the only one. There's always one. But anyway, yeah, it is what it is. Now, again, I've got Thomas Tuchel on the screen doing an interview, and he's, again, being asked, I bet he's being asked about Roman. I bet it's all going to be about flipping Roman. Oh, no, he's talking about the final. That's good. They're talking about football. Fantastic. Cool. Sam, thank you very much, saying, it's not as late today, but I'm back. Welcome back. I hope you're good. Viv GFX, thank you very much, saying, Roman needs a statue at Stamford Bridge. Yeah, I mean, it would be the right thing to do. I reckon, for sure. Ravi, thank you very much, saying Ambani, please. He is 5 times of Roman in every single way. Never heard of him in my life, mate. But that's the case. Cool. Actually, yeah. Talking about Arab owners, because a few of you pointed out that it would be nice if we got ourselves an Arab owner. When you look at, I mean, the only context we can have at the moment is Man City, PSG. And yeah, you can see they're trying to push their clubs as far as possible. There is a passion for football in the Arab world. 100%. 100%. The one thing with the Arabs, and again, it's a stigma. It's a stigma in terms of the West, including this country. Oh, where did their money come from? Where did their money come from? Again, anyone that's a flipping multi-billionaire, they didn't get that innocently. Trust me. Trust me. No one got it innocently. Yet Newcastle now involved as well. So in terms of pushing the club forward, you best believe, yes, there would be big investment put into Chelsea Football Club if we were to get an Arab owner. 100%. Also, one thing we have to point out is when Roman sells, which he will very soon, you never know. This could actually be the last game of Roman's tenure. It could be. It could be Burnley on Saturday. But I suspect even the board personnel would have to change. I reckon Bruce Buck will stick. He's the chairman. Marina, I think, would go. She's Roman's right-hand woman. So he leaves. She leaves. I would like to think that's going to happen. I would doubt. Unless if she's happy to split off from Roman. Now, that's a possibility. They've been together for years. I mean, years. They've been together as a partnership. Or she's been with him, as a businesswoman for 30 years, 25, 30 years, if I'm not mistaken, around there. So she could follow him. If he packs up and leaves and she goes, no, I'm going to stick around, then she'll be separating from him. My gut instinct tells me she's going to stick with him. So I expect her to go. But we'll see. Because also you have to understand from her point of view as the club director, she needs to adjust with a new owner. She needs to get to build a relationship with a new owner. There's no guarantee that's going to work. Yeah, it would be, I think, in her benefit to stick with Roman and go as well. But yeah, we'll see what happens. We'll see. The players are coming out onto the pitch. Chelsea Football Club, but I'm sure, even the players got to be affected by all this. They have to be. Auric, thank you very much, saying 3 a.m. in China. All the fans in China are devastated. The boss is forced to sell what he loves the most. We hope all the best to our beloved Mr. Abramovich. Viv GFX, again, thank you so much, saying Ambani is an Indian billionaire worth over 100 billion. What? He is invested in sports as I think he owns a team in the Indian Premier League. My goodness. That's outrageous. G-Man83, what channel is it on? Thank you very much. So, it's on BBC One. If you're watching in the UK, it's on BBC One. Game is about to kick off. They're on the pitch right now. And I also think it's on beIN Sports, the usual suspects, as you know. But in England, it's BBC One. Thomas Tuchel giving a little to the Chelsea fans who have attended. We're in a small ground, 10,000 capacity. Best Sam 2009-5, thank you very much, saying I'm honestly very worried for our future. I can only hope our next owner is 50% demand Roman is best owner ever. Yeah, I mean, as an owner, he's been fantastic, man. As an owner, he's been phenomenal. Phenomenal. You can doubt him as a person, whatever he's chosen to do personally with his money and, in terms of whether it's Russia or Palestine or whatever, right? But as a football owner, he's been class, man. He's been class. For 19 years, he's put us on the precipice of success. Snowdrop, thank you very much, saying, can you call X before kickoff and say happy birthday from the YTF? I don't think he's even on at the moment, man. It's his birthday. Let him enjoy it. Gaurav Singh, thank you very much, saying, Issad Rabrab to buy Chelsea, Younes to be director. I swear down, if that were to happen, I would. For those that don't know, Rabrab is an Algerian billionaire. He had shares in my favourite team in Algeria. But yeah, he is, I think, the second richest man in Africa. Or the second. I think he's second. Not first. So yeah. Might have to pull some strings and get that happening. That would be mad. Although I think his net worth is about 6 or 7 billion tops. So to buy like Chelsea, he'd have to sacrifice half his fortune. I don't think he'd do it. We need like a multi-billionaire. It needs to be someone loaded beyond belief, so yeah. But yeah, it's a crazy scenario at the moment. We're going to be starting the FA Cup game very, very shortly. Everyone's around the centre circle at the moment. I think going to be paying tribute. Oh no, Chelsea are not. Luton are. What? What's going on? Chelsea are all in position. Luton are around the centre circle. I don't quite get what's going on here. But yeah, the whole game has just had a flipping knife put into it, hasn't it? Like, we're not... Are Luton trying to do some sort of... Faisal, thank you very much, saying can't keep players now when future is uncertain. It's going to cause all sorts of uncertainty. Oh, I see. They're around the centre circle whilst the Premier League teams still take a knee. The lower leagues don't. And they just form around the centre circle. Which is fair enough. It's the same sort of gesture, isn't it? Right, let's go. Yeah, this whole game has been clouded. I don't... Like, it's even hard to focus. And we have to. This is the thing. Chelsea have to keep moving. With all due respect, Roman's been a fantastic owner. But no one can truly... What's the word? No one can truly own Chelsea Football Club. And what it represents, like owners will come and go, but Chelsea will always remain. That's the thing. So, we got to keep playing our football. We got to keep moving. There's no other way. But it's sad that it's all ending this way. Godswill, Godwin, Peter Joseph Parker, thank you very much, saying, hope it's the Saudi prince with £220 billion net worth. That way we will actually be an oil club. What do you make of this? Maybe Tuchel's job's a bit safer. The Saudi prince, flipping out. I've heard about that. It's possible. We'll have to wait and see, though. Ball in. Oh my God. Again. Are we even bothered? Everything, honestly, today's like, it's been like a knife has been stabbed into our backs and it's been turned. It's not even just been stabbed and pulled out. It's just been turned, moved about, done a bit of this. The whole thing has gone to pot, mate. The whole thing's gone down the shambles. The whole thing's a mess. It's a great ball. And it's a great finish. And it's a great goal. It's a great header into the post and in. Great goal. Again, I can't even really I can't put any blame on these lads, man. I can't. The focus, there's no focus. I've just seen the comment, there's no focus. I agree. No one's focused, bruv. Everyone's head's gone. Head's gone. Let's hope we pull something back. Realistically, even with heads gone, we should be able to get this result. We should, realistically, considering the levels. But yeah, we're not focused. We as fans aren't even focused. How do you want players to be focused? I mean, it's not easy. It's not easy. Isaiah saying just not our day. It's beyond that now, mate. It's gone way beyond that. The whole certainty of the club, the whole future of the club is uncertain. No one knows. Fresh Ant, thank you very much, saying I hope Tata song. Oh no, hang on. I hope Tata Sons, Indian 300 billion buys Chelsea are the best. And Barney will be a good owner. Even though Thomas Tuchel, he's just sitting down. He's not fussed. Well, I mean, he is fussed, but he's just sitting down. No yelling, no nothing. I'm not surprised, man. I'm not surprised. Everything's up in the air. I don't know what to say. What do I say to this? I don't know. I don't know what to say. By the way, as we keep watching, I'm going to give you some forewarning. If anything does cut out very temporarily and you get any lag, refresh the page. If lag does come in, I've had a couple of issues with my internet over the last couple of days. I am in the process of resolving that properly, getting an upgrade. So, yeah, until that happens, things might be a little dodgy. Just saying that now. But right now, it's looking good. It's looking all right. Can't believe it. We're nearly 5 minutes in. We're already 1-0 down. 2 minutes in and we were 1-0 down. It's bonkers. Young Lil Pappy, thank you very much, saying, how would you feel if we got Elon Musk somehow? I don't want like an Elon Musk, a Jeff Bezos. I don't want that. Personally, my gut, no. Because I see them as people that will come in and just use Chelsea as a financial asset and nothing more. They haven't got core value. You can tell they haven't got core value about Chelsea Football Club. You know what I mean? I want an owner who's going to come in and prioritise Chelsea as possibly his main investment. That would be nice. Jeff Bezos has Amazon, for goodness sake. He ain't going to be fussed about Chelsea. That's going to be turned into a little toy for him. So, yeah. Shanila, thank you very much, saying this is so depressing. It is. I don't know what to say. I hope we pull back. You know? Luton got another corner. I mean, free kick, sorry, not a corner. They got another free kick on the edge of the box. Let's hope they don't put one in the flipping net. In the meantime... Luton are getting close. They're getting close. They're feeling it. Outrageous. In the air, they seem to be doing a very good job, Luton. Very good job. Oh, it's so funny. I've just got a message from my friend, right, who's a Spurs fan. I was telling him yesterday, you guys, like, how do you feel about being a Spurs fan? And that's come back to bite me in the space of a matter of 3 hours. Because now he's messaging me like, bruv, Chelsea getting sold. What's going on? I'm just like, don't speak to me. Oh, man, outrageous. But he did say, and fair play to him, he's a good mate of mine. He did say, damn, man, I hope it's not Americans. And I hope it's Arabs. We'll wait and see. Digital Arts, thank you very much, saying, I've broke up with so many girls in my life, but seeing Roman breaking up with Chelsea hurts more. Arsenal and Spurs are loving this. They can't talk right now. Let's have it right here. Arsenal are managed by a guy who's prioritising the Rams and who's won the Super Bowl, but doesn't give two shades about Arsenal Football Club. And Spurs are run by Daniel Levy, and Enick, who don't really spend much and don't do anything, and has put Conte in a flipping mental breakdown. So they can't talk. But our future's very uncertain at the moment. Very uncertain. So we'll have to wait and see, mate. But hang in there. Hang in there. Don't worry. It's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. Keanu, thank you very much, saying everything has gone so horribly wrong this season. At this point, a little remontada is written. Oh, no. Can you imagine? It shouldn't be. We're 2-0 up, but you never know. Richard Lewis, thank you very much, saying we're going to lose this game. Chelsea, as we know it, is gone. Oh, my God. But what's going on? Everyone's absolutely done out. Absolutely done out. Balaji, thank you, saying Roman sold Chelsea because of Putin. I wouldn't put that directly to Putin. Putin does what Putin does. Roman does what Roman does. Putin doesn't have an involvement in Chelsea Football Club. The British government are what's been forcing Roman's hand, even though Roman apparently hasn't got any affiliation with Putin anymore, and it hasn't for a while. So you can make that what you will. Faisal, thank you very much, saying all sorts of clubs will feast on CFC players and even Tuchel. We'll have to wait and see. This is a good point, though, even in terms of going forward, even in terms of the summer. Because when you look at Chelsea Football Club and the way that we were looking for the summer, remember, we didn't do anything in January on the pretext that in the summer we will be spending and backing our team and getting Tuchel the players that he wants. Well, that plan's out the window now. That plan is not happening, I don't think, because we're going to have to wait and see what owner rocks up. We don't know what owner we're going to get. And Roman Abramovich's statement does make it clear that at least he's going to Lukaku with a chance, unlucky. He's going to be at least prioritising and choosing who he's going to sell the club to, and he's going to be careful. So hopefully we get someone in who's going to have good interests for Chelsea. And if that's the case and they keep the same structure, then maybe in the summer we will have investment. But right now it's all uncertain. It's all uncertain. No one knows. No one knows. No one knows. So we'll have to just wait and see. Yeah. Lukaku with a thumbs up. At least one thing doesn't change. And looks like the Luton goalkeeper is going to be coming off. I don't know what I do want to say, because it seems like there are a few fans that reckon, Roman's gone, we're finished. We're not finished. We're not finished. We're definitely not finished. We were meant to be finished in 2003, if you remember, and then Roman came in, So we won't be finished. Chelsea have managed to set themselves a big standard. Chelsea have managed to set themselves as a club that are quite stable. And the one thing that we were worried about, we have to say, was the £1.5 billion that we owe to Roman, that Chelsea owes to Roman. But Roman's already clarified in his statement that he's writing that off. And he's not going to ask for anything to be repaid. So that means in terms of a financial position, Chelsea are in a good financial position. It means Chelsea won't change. We just need a new owner that's going to come in, and then hopefully they invest. And hopefully, they keep Chelsea moving in the direction it was going in. So, yeah, we'll wait and see. Although, the one thing is that personnel will change. Personnel will change. By the way, this does look like a bad injury for the goalkeeper of Luton. You got even paramedics have even come on. What's going on here? Is he getting stretchered off? What's happened to him? Blimey. He's in pain. He's getting stretchered off. I can't make out what's happened to him. Popped an Achilles. Oh, blimey. Oh, get well soon, mate. I wish him the best. I wish him the best. I mean, yeah, we don't play Luton in the Premier League or anything, do we? But oh, man, that's not for a goalkeeper as well. That's the injury that you just don't expect from a goalkeeper. Popped an Achilles. Bloody hell. I wish him the best. I wish him the best. Speedy recovery to the Luton goalkeeper. And they've made the substitution. So Hudson-Odoi to take the throw. Hudson-Odoi at right back. It feels weird. It feels very weird seeing that. Should that be happening? Probably not. Probably not. Intercepted by Callum. Jorginho. I can't believe we're 1-0 down. I didn't expect that. I really didn't expect. I didn't expect Luton to score. Literally only took them 2 minutes. Who would have thought that was going to happen, eh? Ball over the top by Rudiger, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, can Timo jump for it, Timo? Was he getting pulled back there? I don't know why he didn't jump for it. He should have jumped for it. Faisal, thank you very much, saying there is a new YouTube channel in town called Younes Talks Football. Sorry, trying to lighten up the mood a bit. Well, you spelled Jota wrong. It's one T. But, yes, I could. Apparently, I do look like Jota. I don't know. I see it. I see it to an extent. But I do think that, I think his eyes are a little bit more like that compared to me. So, yeah. But I see it. I've been called all sorts. I've been called... Oh, I had curly hair. I was called David Luiz. After I got that cut, I was called Eden Hazard. I've been called Jorginho. Now I'm Diogo Jota. I mean, I don't know what's next. We'll see what footballer comes through. Next one in line. We'll see. Anyway, Luton free kick on the right-hand side. Being defended here. Well played by Luton. Yeah, Mediterranean for sure. Absolutely. AS Carl, thank you very much. Saying Hudson-Odoi is a League One level player. Bloody hell. I mean, at this rate. Oh, good defending. Hang on. I'm trying to see how this defense is lined up. I don't know what's going on here. So we've got Saul, Jorginho. Yeah, Loftus-Cheek is right centre back. Yeah, we've got Kennedy, Sarr, Loftus-Cheek, Rudiger right back. Hudson-Odoi bombing a little bit more forward. So I think Hudson-Odoi isn't technically the right back. It's Rudiger. So we've got a centre back pairing of Loftus-Cheek and Sarr. Oh my God. Or is it a 5 at the back? No. There we are. We've got Loftus-Cheek and Sarr. Those are the two. Now, when we're defending, but that's us going forward. When we're defending, Hudson-Odoi, I think, tracks back and then shifts over. Again, it's the same sort of hybrid that we've played the last few games. Hudson-Odoi's tried to go over to Mason Mount, and it hasn't worked. It's a back 4 in attack. It's a back 5 in defence. It's what we've done for a few games. Saul, Hudson-Odoi. Going back to Ruben Loftus-Cheek. It feels weird looking at Loftus-Cheek as a centre-back. It feels very weird. Very weird. Timo Werner. Into Lukaku. Lukaku. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. There it is. Big Rom. Yeah, you know it. There it is. I can't. I can't. Oh. Crazy. Crazy. We've gone from world champions to lost our owner and thumbs up FC. Oh man, it's tragic. It's tragic. Absolutely tragic. Kennedy to take the throw. Luton midfielder boots the ball up the pitch. Oh. Good clearance. Lukaku tries to make it. He hasn't got anyone marking him. He doesn't. He still misses it. You guys are spamming the chat with the thumbs up, and I actually love it. I love it. Loftus-Cheek. Oh, but mate. You know what's mad? Loftus-Cheek in his position, I look at him and he reminds me of Van Dijk. I mean, not in terms of defensive ability. I just mean in terms of the size and the look. I feel like we've got our own sort of Van Dijk. It's a little bit of muscle in that back line, you know. Oh, this Luton blood. Oh, this camera view. I love that camera view. It points down literally because the stadium's so small, so the camera has to literally go flipping vertical. Here's the Luton Town 32. Intercepted. Thank you very much. M. Jannon 77 saying passionate American Chelsea fan here, interested in buying Chelsea for £3 billion. Anyone you know? Abramovich's Venmo account username. Alright. Prove that you're an American Chelsea fan who's interested in buying Chelsea for £3 billion. If you are, in fact, a billionaire ready to buy Chelsea Football Club, you can you put a deposit here, right here on Younes Talks Football for, I don't know what, let's say 10 grand. Yeah, put a 10k chat and we'll talk. I'll make sure I'll get in touch with Roman for you. Oh man, imagine he did. Imagine he actually done that. My jaw would hit the floor. I'd shut the stream off. Here's Saul. Saul trying to go past. Good defending by the Luton Town number 20. I don't know, got dreadlocks. Who's the guy? What's his number? Why was that a foul? That wasn't a foul. That was shoulder to shoulder, ball to ball, ref. That's not a foul. Have a day off. You're talking about a team that's playing in the Championship. They should be used to that sort of physicality. The Championship's actually more physical than the Premier League. Watch the Championship. It gets rowdy at the Championship. Trust me. It's like the Premier League of pub football. When you look in terms of the whole pyramid in England, from Sunday League, pub league football, all the way up, the Championship is basically the Premier League of all of that. And then you get the Premier League, which is where all the money is and the glam. That's basically Hollywood in England. The Championship, though, is raw. It's raw. Mark, thank you very much, saying, breaking news, Younes buys Chelsea. Trust me, if I could, I would. If I could, I would. Unfortunately, I can't. So make sure you hit the subscribe button and try and rack up the funds. That way I have a chance of buying Chelsea in the future. The more you subscribe, the more views we get, the more that gets invested, the more I have a chance of buying Chelsea for you. So you guys can make it happen. Actually, no, tell a lie. I don't think there's any YouTuber that's become a billionaire. None. Not even PewDiePie. PewDiePie is a multi-millionaire. I don't think he's a billionaire. Don't think a YouTube billionaire exists yet. Here's Kennedy. Oh, Harvey Vell. Kennedy. Oh, little touch. Referee. All right, play on. Timo Werner. Have a dig, Mace. Have a dig. No, Mace. All right, Hudson-Odoi. Ball over the top. Yes. Oh, good save. Good save by the second Luton goalkeeper. Mr. Beast. Actually, that's a good shout, you know. Mr. Beast. No, but Mr. Beast isn't a billionaire. There is no YouTuber billionaire yet. But you're right. If there is someone that's even going to come close, it's Mr. Beast. 100%. Mr. Beast is outrageous. His videos are fantastic. He literally, and he's made this public, he will literally take so much money, put it into a video just to make the production look unbelievable. I mean, it's like when he recreated Squid Game. Mr. Beast recreated Squid Game. Do you know how much was spent on making that series? And he recreated the entire game. But the money he got back from that, it's smart. Oh, Lukaku. Go on, thumbs up. Give us a thumbs up at least. Did he give the thumbs up? I saw his hand raise. I didn't see the thumbs up though. I just saw his arm do that. So I think he must have done a little quick. Anyway, screw it. Nice that Luton's ground, Kenilworth Road, is on the high street. And you got cars passing by the ground right now as we speak. I mean, look at the look at that. Hatters, look at the scoreboard. Hatters 1, Visitors 0. It's not even like Chelsea, it's just Visitors. That's how you know it's proper grassroots style football. Love it. Thank you very much. Haley saying, I can invest about $10. Think it's enough to become co-owner with someone? Yeah, you know what? Screw it. I'll add you into my consortium. Let's make a consortium, yeah? I'll get George and Yan involved as well. Who knows? We might get somewhere. We might put, I don't know, maybe $100 together. We'll see what happens. Thank you very much. Ahmed saying it's not about Russia, it's not about Ukraine, just the politicians in the UK are Arsenal and Spurs fans. Imagine if that was the deep reason. Imagine. I mean, it's true, you know. In the Parliament, there aren't many Chelsea supporters. There are quite a few Arsenal fans. There are a few Spurs fans. There are, I think, a couple of Liverpool. And then you find some odd ones. You like an Aston Villa or West Ham, or you find like probably like Cambridge United or someone, you know. So yeah. Ball into the box. No way. Oh, nearly 2-0. Bloody hell. Kepa makes the save. Kepa saves. Malang Sarr all the way up the top. Oh, intercepted. Go on, Mace. Timo Werner. Saul. 1-1. There we are. 1-1. Mr. Saul. Saul. Well done. There we are. We're back. We're back. Hey, everyone. Thumbs up. Thumbs up. Thumbs up in the chat. Saul got an equalizer. Fantastic. Poor pass there. Mason Mount intercepts. Timo Werner tries to go for the run in behind the defender, but Saul comes on the layoff and slots it into the bottom corner with good composure. 1-1. Shout out to everyone giving the thumbs up. So, Mark, thank you very much. Saying, is it me or Chelsea playing slow ball and don't have control of the game, especially midfield? Yeah, we don't have much. We're not settled. We're not settled at all. What's happened to the mic? How about now? How about now? I'm going to check this and verify. I'm going to check this and verify. Oh, no, it's all right. Seems like it's all right. Yeah, it's fine. Sounds good. Sounds good on my end anyway. I can hear it. If not, refresh. I would advise if it's cutting or anything's happening, refresh the page. Refresh the page. You'll be fine. Ball into the box. Goes nowhere. Out for a Luton throw. So 1-1. You expect us to still get a result. Considering that Chelsea have had so much happen over the last 24 hours that it's 1-1. Hopefully we're going to get a winner. As long as we make it through, everything will be all right. Everything will be all right. Come on, mate calling me now. I'm not going to ask. I'm going to watch along. If he's watching, he knows I can't pick up. And he's a United fan as well, telling me R.I.P. Chelsea. Get out of here. Your club's in tatters. I hope we don't join that class, you know. Everything seems like it's alright on my end. Yeah. Just refresh the stream. I advise if you're getting any sort of sound issue on it, refresh the stream and you'll be fine. Just refresh the page. Hit refresh and everything will be good for you. I don't know why it's doing that. No idea. But yeah, I've got a United mate who's telling me, well, I think for the banter. It's for the banter. But R.I.P. Chelsea. Nah, get out. Timo Werner. Kept on. Is that a free kick? Free kick. Loftus-Cheek in defence. Loftus-Cheek. Ball to Saul. Kennedy. Oh, Kennedy. No, Saul. Oh, corner ball. Unlucky. Young Little Pappy, thank you very much. Saying no more Chelsea. It will be no more Chelsea. It will be Al Chelsea or McChelsea. Kennedy to cross the ball in. What's happened? Oh! Unlucky. Oh, Kennedy. Good save. Luton keeper. Good save. Roshan, thank you very much. Saying planning to come to the UK for business school. Can't wait to get there and watch the game with you lot. Welcome. Welcome. It'll be good. Oh, there was a minute's applause for Jamal Edwards. I had no idea. At minute 31, it's past it now. We're at minute 32 and a half. Because remember, Jamal Edwards was a Luton boy. but a Chelsea fan as well. So this fixture is basically both of his teams coming together. Real Jamil, thank you very much. Saying, Younes, now it seems like Roman is leaving. Our scouting has to be on point. We can't afford to waste 100 million on the likes of Lukaku. I mean, regardless if he stays or goes, we need to we need a better scouting department. That's for sure. So yeah, but you're right. Yeah, we do need to fix that up. Absolutely. Nassif, thank you very much. Saying Kennedy's all tatted up. Proper Brazilian. Proper Brazilian. You know them like Adriano. Adriano's all tatted up. Neymar's all tatted up. Do you remember Adriano? What a striker. I think he's in the favelas somewhere now, honestly. I don't know where he's gone. I think he served a jail sentence. Mad. Mad. Oh, Rudiger, good defending. Oh, Mount caught lacking. Jorginho with the interception. Hudson-Odoi brings it down. Oh, Timo. Hudson-Odoi. Unlucky. Thank you very much, Subrak, for just the contribution. It looks like no chat. Luton Town now on a bit of an attack. No, they're not getting anywhere. Lukaku with the chance. Saved. Do we get a thumbs up? Rudiger. Thank you very much. Haley again saying this lineup feels really disjointed. Doesn't feel like they mesh well. Yeah, they don't. They absolutely don't. There's no way they do. All fed back. Unlucky. Rudiger over to Kennedy. Given away way too easy. Luton trying to get onto the attack. That's the thing, Luton, they look like they can't, except for the chance in the first 2 minutes where they managed to put in the net. Apart from that, they haven't really had anything clear-cut going forward. Every time they try to go forward, they just lose the ball. There's not much in terms of getting something done there. Chelsea with all the control. Throw on the left-hand side. Kennedy. Taken away. Luton Town putting the ball up the pitch. Malang Sarr managing to go central. You guys in the chat spamming with thumbs up. Gotta love it. Ball into the... Oh, Lukaku! This has to be. Oh, ball's bounced. He can't bring it under control. Did he give a thumbs up? I need to do a counter on this. Honestly, like somewhere here, I need to put a counter where we get thumbs up. So every time he gives a thumbs up, we'll see what we end up with at the end of the game. I guarantee it'll be about 15. Lukaku. Jorginho. Mount over the top. Werner tries to flick it. Unlucky. Jorginho. Mount again. Goes to the right. Hudson-Odoi. Tries to bring it back to Mace. He's got all the time in the world. Don't lose it. He's lost it. He had options. And he lost it. Chelsea are absolutely dominating it now to the point where it's actually a little bit of an embarrassment if we don't get a goal. Like, Lukaku, has he lost the ball? He's lost the ball. Referee gives a free kick to Luton. So free kick to Luton, which will be taken sometime this week. We'll see what happens. Ball over the top. Kennedy to defend. Chelsea free kick. On the brink of half time, overall, look, it's not been a great half. Let's have it right. It's full of uncertainty. We went 1-0 down. Yes, we've dominated possession. Yes, all of that. But overall, like, this isn't Chelsea's level. At the end of the day, the team is completely disjointed, even in terms of the lineup. And we've got Loftus-Cheek playing as a central defender. I mean, that's what else do you want to know? You know, it's quite unbelievable. So when you've got a lineup like that, it's obviously going to have an impact. But I'd expect against a Luton for us to still claw out a result. We should still be able to get a result. I don't see how we don't. Hudson-Odoi. Mount, Hudson-Odoi. Given away. Seems to be those two at the moment that seem to be conceding the possession. Oh my God, over the top. He's offside, isn't he? No way. What's happened today? It's 2-1 Luton. I thought that was offside. I have to say, I thought that was offside. But hang on, here's the replay. It's not. He's on. Malang Sarr has kept him absolutely on. It's not offside. Oh, Malang Sarr, bruv. Everyone was forward by the halfway line except him. Everyone was... We're losing 2-1 to Luton, people. This is mad. Unbelievable. The future of Chelsea Football Club post Roman Abramovich isn't looking so bright at the moment. Let's have it right. On the brink of half-time, and Luton lead this 2-1, despite Chelsea, I think, having about 8 million % possession. Haley, again, thank you very much, saying, not my mum cursing us because I didn't cheer for her basketball team. It's fine, don't worry. All she's got to do is pay attention to Chelsea losing to Luton and she'll understand for you. It's fine. This is actually... I did not expect this. I told you in my preview yesterday I expected a 2-0 win. This was before the Roman Abramovich announcement. Since then, it looks like everything has gone to pot. Even Thomas Tuchel's on the touchline just like, I don't know what to do right now. I don't know what to say. What do I say? He's just chewing his gum and... I don't know. We hope for the best. Look, there's many things here. Realistically, even with this lineup, there's still enough quality for us to get a result at Luton. There is. I'm not going to use that as an excuse. The fact that we're playing a Harvey Vale, we're playing a Kennedy, we're playing Hudson-Odoi, we're playing Saul, we're playing Loftus-Cheek at centre-back. We're doing all of this, yes, but the quality should still be there to get a result against Luton. Added on top of what has happened with Roman today, obviously is going to cause all sorts of instability. But yeah, what do we do? What can we say? What can we possibly say about all this? What can we say? Faisal, thank you very much, saying all problems comes at once. Yep, the old saying, when it rains it pours. That is true. When it rains, it pours. Snowdrop, thank you very much, saying ESPN saying everyone needs a mate like Elliot when Kai and Trent went at it. Guess they don't see him when Rudy and Kova showed up, well, we screwed without VAR. Elliot, to be honest, I'll give him his due. He was definitely passionate and up for it. I thought it was brave of him to step up to Kai Havertz, who was nearly double the size of him. But Harvey Elliott, for his age and for what the composure that he showed, honestly, it's a cup final. It's going to be normal. It is what it is. I don't blame the kid too much. And then he even scored a very good penalty when he was asked to take one. So fair play to the lad. Rudiger taking the shot, and it's out for a goal kick. I thought that would have gone out for a corner, but no. Cheers, Lukaku. Thumbs up. Give the thumbs up. Go on. Nah, he didn't give it. We'll get him next time. Rudiger, yeah, it hits Lukaku on the head or the shoulder. I don't know, but yeah, we didn't get a thumbs up. Don't worry. Second half, we'll get another one. It wouldn't be nice to go out the FA Cup like this, innit? It just wouldn't. It really wouldn't. But at the same time, Roman selling in the way that he did, we didn't want it that way. We didn't want any of this. And I hope against Lille we put in a performance, because it would be a shame to just let go of the FA Cup and the Champions League just because of what's going on. It would be. Hey, it's Carl, thank you very much, saying I was worried before the match. A lot of our B and C team players are not on the correct level. Injuries always hurt us massively. I mean, that final against Liverpool took out quite a lot of the lads. But again, is it much of an excuse? No, we're playing Luton Town. With all due respect, as I said yesterday in my preview, they're a good championship side. They sit 6th. They've only lost 2 in 15. So Luton, right now, they're in form and they're playing well. But we're meant to be the European champions and now the world champions. And we're playing, I mean, let's have it right here. We're playing, Rudiger's on the pitch. Jorginho's on the pitch. Werner's on the pitch. Mount's on the pitch. Hudson-Odoi's on the pitch. Lukaku's on the pitch. 100 million. I mean, you know, there's not much of an excuse. There's not much of an excuse there. Yes, it's a bit disjointed. Loftus-Cheek playing centre-back. But it's Luton. We're not playing Arsenal or Tottenham or, you know, United or West Ham. Like, we're not. So, realistically, we shouldn't be losing this. Has the announcement of earlier on and everything that's happened with Roman earlier on, has that affected the team? Maybe. Maybe the uncertainty is taking the focus away. It's a possibility. But again, we're playing Luton. We're meant to be Chelsea Football Club here. And we're dominating the game, but we're just not doing anything with it. Which is the story of our lives at the moment, isn't it? It's like the cup final. Do everything except finish properly. And when we do, it's offside. Story of Chelsea Football Club. Ladies and gentlemen. Oryx D, thank you very much, saying, after all of these, I still can't believe someone can just write off £1.5 billion debt, even though he is a super rich man. 1.5. I know, I can't believe it either. I did not expect that. AS Carl, thank you very much, saying, subs are needed. We have quality on the bench. We do. Let's wait and see what happens. You're right, though. I said it in my video about Roman earlier on, saying that I don't expect him to just wipe off 1.5 billion. That wouldn't be logical. But in the statement he put out, he said he's not going to be asking for a penny from Chelsea Football Club back, even though the club owes him 1.5 billion. He's not going to ask for it. That's mental, man. That's crazy. Again, fair play to him. Is that Mason Mount who's down? No, Werner's down. Got 5 minutes of added time, obviously, for the injury to the Luton goalkeeper, who's popped his Achilles. Get well soon. But we're 2 minutes into those 5 minutes, and it's Luton 2, Chelsea 1. Unbelievable. Who'd have thought that, eh? Championship teams are taking over. Well, yeah, it seems like it. Middlesbrough knocked out Tottenham yesterday. They knocked out United in the past. Nottingham Forest beat Arsenal. We're all getting done. We're all getting done by the Championship. What's going on? Chris Kills 08, thank you very much, saying, doesn't matter how many superstars we have on the pitch. All it takes is one average player to make a mistake. That was Sarr. Roman's announcement, no excuse. I agree with you. It shouldn't be. As players, Your job is to go out there and play football. Now, what happens with the ownership and all of that? Yes, but for 90 minutes, you have to do your best to put all of that aside. Leave that in the dressing room. Come back to it later. You can't do anything about it. So go out there and focus on your football. Right now, it doesn't look like we're focusing on our football. We look disjointed. There's no chemistry. It looks like we're just plodding along. We're trying to string a few passes together. We've got individual mistakes, and it's costing us against Luton Town. And overall, the mood is down. It's just a sad day. It's a sad day today. It is. Faisal, again, thank you very much, saying, lose to Liverpool, Roman drama, Luton struggle, heart attacks incoming. Yeah, basically that. Here's Loftus-Cheek in central defence. Unbelievable. I did contemplate in my preview yesterday as to how we were going to shape that defensive line. I asked you guys to leave suggestions as to who would play if it wasn't Rudiger or Thiago Silva. Well, we've got one answer. It's Loftus-Cheek. I didn't expect that either. Is Harvey Vale, Kennedy, Harvey Vale, corner ball. Got 1 minute left of added time. Daniel, thank you very much, saying everyone calm down. We're going to win it on penalties. Oh, okay. Is that the plan, yeah? All right. We've got to bring Mendy on for that then, yeah? That's the plan. If it goes to penalties, we're bringing Mendy on. Are you for that? We thought Kepa was the penalty specialist. And then he let 11 in. I mean, it's not exactly a penalty specialist. But yeah, crazy. You never know. If it goes to penalties, I don't know. Maybe we bring on Mendy. Who knows? Maybe we just sabotage the whole thing. Who knows? Well, I think the referee's going to blow his halftime whistle now. And there it is. Halftime. Ladies and gentlemen, it's halftime. Luton Town 2. Chelsea 1. Luton Town 6 in the Championship 2. World champions, European champions, 3rd in the Premier League, still in the Champions League, last 16, into what's going to look in like the quarterfinal. Carabao Cup finalists, 1. Crazy scenes. And it was Saul, not Vel, sorry. It was Saul. Vel, what's Vel's number? Yeah, Vel's on the bench. It's Saul. But anyway, half time. What do we think, people? Vel's is 68. You're right. What's your prediction now for the second half? How do you think this is going to end? Considering we've just witnessed the first half like that and it hasn't gone right at all. And we're 2-1 down to Luton. At Luton. And they're up for it. Meanwhile, at Chelsea, everything today has gone wrong. Everything has gone wrong today, on and off the pitch. How do you see this ending? I'd love to know how you think it's going to end. VivGFX, thank you so much, saying who would you take off? I mean, right now, it's even difficult to even say, who should be taken off, who should be brought on. Because remember, we've made tons of wholesale changes because of that final against Liverpool. We've made changes because there are players that are with knocks, players that have little issues. And it's detail that we don't know. It's detail that we normally would know if Thomas Tuchel gives us the information. He didn't give us the information in the press conference. He said the list is long. So we don't even know. In terms of what to do, I don't know. The only thing I can suggest is bring on Kante and, I don't know, bring on Mendy maybe. He might pull out some worldies. And apart from that, Pulisic. That's it. I can't suggest anything else. There's nothing else I can suggest. A few of you reckon Luton are going to go on to win this. We've got a couple of 2-2s. Someone said 4-1 Luton. My goodness. Imagine the scenes. Bring on Vale is a few suggestions for you. A few of you calling for Lukaku to be taken off. Is Mount even playing? Basically, no one's doing well. Mount's ghosting. Yeah, Mount invisible. Sarr useless. Obviously, the Sarr mistake was what cost us the second goal. Hudson-Odoi, few of you not happy with. Loftus-Cheek centre-back appearance. And again, I can't blame him for that. He's not a centre-back. That's just down to no defenders being available. Saul, good. I think Saul was probably the only one right now. Yeah, Saul looks like the only guy that we can really just put aside right now as the guy who's performing. Best Sam 2009, thank you very much, saying, I know this is wishful thinking and a way of me coping. What's your coping mechanism? Let's find out. But what are the chances Roman buys back Chelsea some point in the future? Hashtag no American owners. I don't think so. I mean, he could, but that's the thing. It's very easy for whoever's going to take charge of Chelsea just go, no, I'm not selling, done, and then no one can do anything. So yeah, it's very unrealistic. The only way someone sells a football club is if they want to sell that football club. If they don't want to sell that football club, they're not selling it. So, Emaz, thank you very much, saying, where is Ziyech? He's still injured. He's still got an issue. So he won't be featuring, I'm afraid. Someone said buyback clause. That would be the most Chelsea thing to do. Can you imagine Marina Granovskaya talking with Roman like, oh, so you're selling? I can't believe it. All of this is coming to an end. Hey, Roman, I've got a suggestion for you. Put a buyback clause. Put a buyback clause. That way you can come back if you want to buy Chelsea again. That would be the most Marina thing to happen. Yeah. That'll be hilarious, but it's unrealistic. I'm just kidding. I'm just joking. Of course, that's never gonna happen. No right business person would put that in a clause anyway. Faisal, thank you very much, saying we got Burnley next. It won't get any easier. Burnley. Here's the thing, Burnley are that sort of team where you just expect to lose, not because they're better than you. They're not, but you just know you're gonna rock up and probably lose because it's Burnley. So, yeah, it wouldn't surprise me. So many teams struggle there. It's crazy. So many teams. Yeah, Weghorst. Oh, man, Weghorst. Weghorst FC. I find that quite funny. Mark Goldbridge was complaining about Weghorst on his FIFA streams. Because Weghorst joined Burnley and then beat his team. And then all of a sudden, in the window that just went by, Weghorst actually signed for Burnley. Who would have thought that was going to happen? Crazy. Mbuyamba, I've seen a couple of shouts for Mbuyamba. But we have to remember, Mbuyamba's just come back from quite a big injury. A serious injury. He's only just managed to come back. He's still developing. He's in that development phase. Chelsea bought him from Barcelona to go straight into the academy team, or the development side, not the academy team. That's the wrong way to put it. The development team, the under 23s, if you want to put it that way. So it wouldn't surprise me that it's going to take a little long for him to show up. So there's no pressure on Mbuyamba, but I do reckon from next season onwards we might see a little bit more of Mbuyamba. He's still young. There's still loads of time to go. So we'll see what happens. Ravi, thank you very much, saying only team who can play polar opposites in 3 days. Well, no. Spurs do that. Spurs beat City 3-2 in fantastic fashion, then then lost, and then beat Leeds 4-0, and then got knocked out by Middlesbrough. I mean, you can't get more yo-yo up and down than that. You can't. Chelsea right now are running it thin, though. They're running it thin. They're definitely competing with Spurs. Exeter 1985, thank you very much. Loads of contributions, not just for myself, but on Man Knows Football, over on some of the other channels as well, saying Kennedy actually looks better. I mean, overall, Kennedy, it's not a fantastic performance, but there are glimpses. There are little glimpses. I'm not expecting too much from Kennedy, let's have it right. It's his first performance in how long? Or it's his first start in how long? So I'm not expecting miracles. So, yeah. Matthew, thank you very much, saying thoughts on this and Rudiger's contract situation. Well, it looks like, I don't know what this Roman news is going to do to the contract negotiations. We already know Christensen's basically out the door. Christensen's leaving Chelsea. That's a cert. I think that's definitely happening. Azpilicueta still in the air, but I reckon he goes as well. Rudiger, though, it looked like everything was looking good, and it looked like he was about to stay. I still think that's going to be the case, but with Roman selling, who knows? It depends who walks through the door. We can't make any analysis until we know who's buying this club. And then we can start looking into that person or, I don't know, whoever, investors or consortium or whoever it's going to be. So we'll wait and see. Yosmar, thank you very much. Saying, sad day for all of us. I'm American-based and here it's all about making dollar and zero passion for the sport. We need city-like owners. This is the thing. When I look at American sports, I don't like it. I don't like it, man. It's so... You know, this is the term... That's their thing. In America, that's their thing. That's what they're used to. It's all franchise. It's full of franchise, and it's all about the franchise. That is the American setup, yeah? And they like that. If they want that, cool, that's their prerogative. They do what they want to do, but I don't want that here, man. I don't want that here. When I see the way that American teams are run, and it's all about money. It's all about money. It's never about keeping up that accomplishment and keeping it, you know, in terms of... put the club first. It's how much money's coming in, and then you find it's just all about big salaries, big sponsorships, the Super Bowl, glamour, glitz, halftime shows. I mean, the whole term of Americanizing is a thing, you know, and they've done it to Formula One in some aspects. They've done it to a few of other places, but I don't want the British game, the football in this country to be impacted, and we've already seen it at Arsenal. Arsenal have an American football owner who has taken Arsenal money and stuck it into the Rams, and it's paid off. He won the Super Bowl. So, you know, I don't want that. Yes, commercializing. That is exactly it. That's the word. And I don't want Chelsea to be commercialized, man. Yeah. So... that's the way that American sports function, and that's the way it is, and they want to do that. Fantastic. That's the way they do it. Fair play to them. But I just know with the examples we already have with Arsenal, United, the Glazers, FSG, Liverpool, who have only up until recently started to really get their things together, I don't want Chelsea to be falling in that same direction. When you look at Man City, yes, you know, there are... big investment being made. They've got a good structure. They've put the manager first. Pep has his team. You have to be fair, and even for Liverpool, I've mentioned Liverpool, but even Liverpool now, because of the fan pressure that was put on FSG have had to actually start doing things correctly. And fair play, because Liverpool fans managed to get that sorted. So Liverpool, in terms of Klopp, what they're getting for Klopp, it's functioning well. When you look at other teams, I mean, PSG are PSG. You're looking at the way that they function. They just throw money everywhere. And I don't want Chelsea to be that sort of club either. I don't want Chelsea to be a club where it's just, you know, yeah, here's a contract worth 200 million. Like, no, I don't want that. I don't want that either. There's two extremes here. I don't want us to be commercialized, but I don't also want us to be throwing money out of the window like it's nothing. The way that we've been structured under Roman has actually been really good. It's been a very good balance. So I just hope we get an owner who's going to come in and put the club first. Look at the structure, analyze what's worked for Chelsea, look at the blueprint that Roman has put, and keep up with it, and then start making little gradual changes and bring new ideas to the table. That's the best way to go about it, I feel. So, yeah. Zach, thank you very much, saying Jerry Jones coming in hot. Who's Jerry Jones? Oh, Jerry Jones. The first Google thing is Jerry Jones' net worth. Oh, he's the owner, president, and the general manager of the Dallas Cowboys. There we are. There we are. Best Sam 2009, thank you very much, saying of all the potential owners we know, is there one you prefer? Last thing I want is an American or a whole bunch of investors, which is worse. Yes, that would be worse. I don't want a consortium taking over either. When you have 6 or 7 investors in one room together and we have to make one decision, it's going to go left. It's always just going to go left. Newcastle have a consortium, but it's a consortium backed. It's not necessarily the consortium who are in the boardroom making the decision. There's 3 people running that football club, and that's not too bad. But in terms of the finances, the money being injected, that's come from a consortium. So that's not too bad. That's just an investor. But when you're looking at 6 or 7 parties coming together to all partially own one football club, nah. I'm not about that life. Not about that life, no. I prefer one owner, one decision, one leader. That's it. You know, the saying is there: you can't have too many chefs in the kitchen. You can't. You know, or too many cooks at the brothel. It just doesn't work. It just doesn't work. Daniel, thank you very much. Saying, do you agree with Rory? Happy with Roman leaving? No, I'm not happy or ecstatic that Roman's leaving. Because I still don't know who's going to be coming in. That's the whole thing. If we knew who was coming in and we knew that he was going to put the interests of the club first, then cool. But we know Rory's complained about Roman for quite a bit. That goes a little way back in terms of the sacking of Frank Lampard. Mainly was when he blew up and was like, I've had enough, Roman, get out. But I felt like that decision was justified. Do you agree? I mean, Lampard wasn't up to it. He just wasn't. And he's got loads to learn as a manager. You know, that's just the truth. So we'll see what happens with him at Everton. But no, in terms of Roman selling, no, I'm not exactly happy about it. But we'll have to wait and see see who buys, see who comes through the door. Younes, buy the club. Yeah, I'll try and find the 3 billion that I'm lying about. Yeah, I'll try. Nah, man, of course not. I've seen some shouts for a 51 or 50+1 model for it to be fan owned, and I spoke with Louis about this because Louis, funnily enough, has a degree in football business. He only just recently graduated, and he put some of his thoughts to our little group chat that we have, and he said that he would like to see a 50+1 model, but there is obviously the whole thing of when everyone is doing it, cool, but when it's not everyone that's doing it, you can get left behind. And your only financial input into the club is sponsors. That's it. And if you ain't getting sponsors, you ain't getting money. That's the downside of having a fan-owned club. It would be nice because then it would mean that the fans have the majority share in the club, but to be able to actually generate money from that and to put big money in when you're competing against a Man City or a PSG, all that, it's not feasible. Unless if you get some crazy sponsorship, it's just not feasible. Bayern Munich are an example, but Bayern Munich are operating in a league where it's actually not that competitive. In the Premier League, you'd get left behind. You know? So, yeah. There's no chance that sort of thing would work in England unless all the clubs did it. If all the clubs do it and everyone's on the same playing field, cool. But yeah. We're about to get the second half kicked off. Let's wait and see what happens. Oh, man, we better make it through. We better make it through, man. If we get knocked out to Luton, I think we might have to all switch off on social media for the next 48 hours. It wouldn't be pretty. Let's just say that. Tottenham got mocked for getting kicked out against Middlesbrough yesterday. Don't need these. And tonight, Chelsea will get mocked for getting kicked out by Luton. So, yeah. Second half about to kick off. There we go. Second half commences. Luton 2, Chelsea 1. Let's see how this ends. Thank you very much, Faisal. Again, much appreciated. Imagine Roman begging investors to sign the thing and buy Chelsea. No, he definitely wouldn't sign. I don't think he'd be too desperate. He won't show that he's desperate. Deep down, he is desperate. I think he wants to get out ASAP, but he's not going to make that. He's not going to show that. No right-minded business person would show that they're desperate because you put yourself in a weak position. But yeah, he'll entertain the right bid. Apparently, he's already rejected I think last week he rejected an approach of 2.5 billion. I think it was. I think if someone comes in with 3, he'll accept. I think he'll accept. He'll just take 3 billion and see you later. Free kick to Luton Town on the right-hand side as we've started this second half. Let's see what's going to appear from this one. No changes made at half-time. Let's see if there are going to be any changes being made in the second half. I would hope in around the 60th minute we do. At this rate, if we're losing. Free kick's gone out straight for a Chelsea throw on the right-hand side. Hudson-Odoi to take. Another throw to Chelsea. Safe to say all of our predictions were out the window. I know I predicted 2-0. Goonie, Man Knows Football, predicted 2-0. George, I think, also predicted a bit of a not a crazy win, but a bit of a narrow win. Everyone thought we'd just, not walk through, but get a comfortable win. And here we are losing 2-1 to Luton. Ball advancing forward. Mason Mount, Loftus-Cheek was the one who done that. Here's Hudson-Odoi on the right-hand side. Hudson-Odoi, is he going to shoot with his left foot? No, he hesitates. Over to Timo Werner. Timo Werner into the box. Gets it straight to Luton. Timo Werner wins it back. Hudson-Odoi. Hudson-Odoi. No decision to make. Hudson-Odoi goes central. Jorginho. Thank you very much. Best Sam 2009-05. Here's Rudiger to cross the ball in. Lands to no one. I'm saying any possible thing that could stop the sell. Yes, if Boris Johnson himself gave a bunch of flowers to Roman with an apology saying, we're not going to sanction you, you can do what you want. That's the only way I think Roman will go, okay, I'll keep the club then. Apart from that, no, nothing. Because you have to understand, it's not just Chelsea Football Club that Roman's put up for sale. He's put his £152 million home for sale. He's put a flat that he has by the River Thames for sale. He's put, I think, another asset for sale, and he's put Chelsea up for sale now. So he's getting out of the UK fully. He is separating himself completely, taking his money and bouncing. See you later, United Kingdom. Here's Saul. Straight to the goalkeeper. Unlucky. Yosma, thank you very much again, saying, if Roman is in on it, the invasion, then this is good for the club, and no doubt Putin and co, including Roman, needs to be punished. This is the thing, though. It's been common knowledge for a few years that Roman has distanced himself from the Russian government for a while. Now, this is what I'm saying. We don't know what's going on behind the scenes. We don't know. None of us know. Truly know. No one. So, yeah, it is what it is. It is what it is. Referee's having a word with Saul. Another Chelsea throw. It's been the start of the second half, but it does feel flat. It really does feel flat. Everything's slow. Ball over to Rudiger. Rudiger, does he keep it on? Hudson-Odoi keeps it on. Hudson-Odoi straight to Kepa. Kepa. Cheers, Kepa. Out for a Luton throw. What on earth was that, Kepa? Maybe he's still demoralised from his what do they call it in rugby? A drop kick. When they take a kick and it goes all the way up. And they get 3 points for it. No, sometimes you get 1 point, sometimes you get 2 points, and I think sometimes you get 3 points for a drop kick. I'm not sure. But maybe he's still demoralised by his penalty. Malang Sarr. Ruben Loftus-Cheek. It feels weird looking at Loftus-Cheek as a central defender. Here's Mason Mount. Goes back to Rudiger. Oh, conversion. Yes, it's a conversion. Thank you very much. It's a conversion. Thank you very much. That's the word. Thank you. Big up the rugby fans in the chat. Faisal again, thank you very much, saying he's putting all his assets to sell is a stall tactic to not sanction him. Well, yeah, basically, because if he gets out of the UK, takes everything with him, well, there's nothing to sanction him for then. He's gone. So, you know, it is what it is. Pulisic warming up, Kovacic warming up, it looks like. So, yeah, a few of the lads on the touchline getting ready. In the mud of Luton. You can see on the touchline, by the touchline, it's just mud. There's no grass left because of all the players that have just kept warming up there. The groundsman doesn't have the facilities to keep it in tip-top condition. Here come Luton. Oh, little turn. What was that, a foul, ref? Ref waves the advantage. Mount over to Hudson-Odoi. Hudson-Odoi on the right. Hudson-Odoi. Out for a corner ball. I have to say, with Callum Hudson-Odoi, it's very underwhelming, man. The more I see him play, the more I begin to regret that we didn't let him go to Bayern Munich for. What were they offering? They were offering 60 million for him. Yeah, man. Because it just looks like he's playing against a championship side. And it just looks like he can't even find his feet against a championship side. You know, the criticism that he's received over quite a few months is that he's nothing more than a championship player. And right now, it looks that way. It looks that way. So, yeah, crazy. Extra 1985, thank you very much, saying ESPN announcers in the States made a comment that Lukaku looks slow today. They obviously haven't watched Chelsea in the last couple of months. Oh, man, if they think he looks slow today, they haven't seen a thing. He actually looks somewhat feasible today compared to some past performances. I've seen him move around like a snail in past performances. So, yeah, you're right. ESPN haven't been paying attention. Faisal again, thank you very much, saying next thing he becomes a prime Salah at Bayern Munich. This is the thing. Sometimes that can happen, you know. Although I doubt it. He's had more than enough time to show some sort of good quality or progression. There's elements of him that are good. Not fantastic, but good. Oh, Werner! Oh, Werner's got to be doing better on his left there. He should take the shot. Take the shot, man. But he's stagnated. That's the thing with Hudson-Odoi. He's just stagnated. It was a case of him looking like he was getting better and better and better, and then he's just stopped. And he's just there. And it's not moving. And that's the thing. And that's been like that for quite some time. So when I think if he were to go to Bayern Munich, even there, yes, he might find more space. He might be able to use his speed because in Germany, you can run in behind defenses and use pace. That's the way that the Bundesliga gets exposed by some certain players. So he might find his way a little bit over there, and that might make him look a bit better. But yeah, I don't think he would blow the roof to pieces with performances. I just don't. So yeah, if Bayern Munich come in with big money, I would actually entertain it. I actually would. I would. Pepe, thank you very much, saying, why are we always so slow on the through pass? It's you know, hashtag Chelsea world problems. Not even first world problems, just Chelsea world problems at this rate. I don't know. Rudiger, Loftus-Cheek trying to bomb forward. Oh, is that on? Ball into Timo Werner. Does he keep it on? I think he does. Out for a Chelsea throw. It is. Chelsea throw. We've got to hurry up, you know. It's 55 minutes now. We're still 2-1 down. We need that equalizer fast if we're even going to think about not going to extra time. I don't want extra time. Kennedy. Let's take the throw, Kennedy. Jorginho, my goodness, that was a terrible pass, terrible touch. Everything was terrible about that. Wow. It's out for a Chelsea throw again, though. Ball on the left-hand side. Loftus-Cheek. Rudiger. Ball into the box. Nah. Nothing. Cleared. Musquet trying to make the run here against Malang Sarr. Is he going to win it? He does. No, it's a foul. Was that really a foul? I don't know. Let's see the replay. Musquet is a bit shocked at that. That was given as a free kick. I don't know. We'll see the replay. Here it is. Okay, yeah, there was a hand to the head. Maybe not intentional, but there was a hand to the head. So, foul given. It's out for a goal kick. That was what was that? A ball over the top to Hudson-Odoi, and nothing happened. Nothing happened. 57 minutes now. And it's still 2-1 to Luton. Loftus-Cheek. Come on, man. Good tackle by Saul. We look so disjointed. At this point, I wouldn't even care about fatigue or anything. I'd bring Kante on, bring Kovacic on, bring everyone on at this rate, because this is starting to get quite concerning now. Approaching minute 60, half an hour to play, 2-1 down. We're chasing an equalizer, and to be honest, I wouldn't want to go to extra time because that'll probably kill some of the lads after the extra time we just had against Liverpool. I'm looking to win this game, so we need 2. Half an hour to score 2, whilst we've been struggling. Now we got to change up fast. Lukaku into Rudiger, Mount, Loftus-Cheek, Jorginho into the middle, Saul, Kennedy, intercepted. He wins it back. Sarr, Rudiger, Hudson-Odoi, Saul, Hudson-Odoi, Saul. Oh, does he win it back? He's conceded the foul. Oh, come on, man. Oh, we got Pulisic coming on. Pulisic's coming on. We have to do something up top, man. We have to do something there. Something. And it's expected timing. Approaching minute 60. That's normally the time. Perry, thank you very much. Sean, thank you very much. Saying, Younes, wake the mods up. Mods, what's going on? Mods. You want me to put the alarm clock on for all of you? If I don't know, it seems like everything's alright in the chat though. I'm not seeing any big disturbances, so it's all good. Anyway, I hope the mods are active. I've seen a comment here. Younes, do you know Lutfi Mansour? He's a Stamford Bridge season ticket holder who's been linked. I do know there are a couple of lads. Oh, Harvey Vell's coming on as well. That should be all right. There are a few people that do go to the bridge, that do watch Chelsea and are loaded. They're in boxes. They have executive boxes. Maybe one of them can, put a bid in. Who knows? Who knows? Extra1985, thank you very much, saying TT seems to always be slow in using subs. I think he better use subs now rather than wait. Well, he is. He's bringing on Pulisic. He's bringing on Harvey Vell, which tells me he's changing the attack. If I'm making a prediction, Mount and Hudson-Odoi are the ones coming off. That's my prediction. Pulisic and Harvey Vell to take up the roles of Mount and Hudson-Odoi. I would be surprised if a Werner or Lukaku were to come off when we actually need the goals because they're both strikers, so best thing is to probably leave them on, even though it's not the most convincing strike force in the world, but what can you do? Oh, no, 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 no. Kennedy's come off. All right, Kennedy and Hudson-Odoi are off. Oh, so we're basically... Okay, so Vel's gone onto the left and Pulisic's gone onto the right, hasn't he? Or is it the other way around? I got one sub right. Mount stays on. But Hudson-Odoi comes off. Poor performance from Callum. Poor. He hasn't made his case any stronger. Nothing. So if Kennedy's come off, I'm guessing Malang Sarr is left back, and yeah, it's just a back four. Pulisic going forward, or Harvey Vell going forward. Oh man, that Luton number 7, that was probably the moment of his life. Going in behind Malang Sarr, having a one-on-one with Kepa, slotting it in. Very good finish from him as well. Very good finish from him to make it 2-1 to Luton. Substitutions for Luton as well. They're bringing on all sorts of reinforcements. So Cornick, the goal scorer, and Berry off for Jerome and Campbell. Gotta love it. So what's the setup here then? I'm trying to figure out what have we done. Malang Sarr, Loftus-Cheek, Rudiger. I'm seeing Harvey Vell quite central, although the player shifted to the left, so he might have just tucked in. Saul is taking the throw. I can't pinpoint what's going on right now. Oh, Liverpool scored. What a surprise. I was being sarcastic as well, by the way. Right, so there's Malang Sarr. Oh my god, Malang Sarr. Is that a goal kick? Goal kick Chelsea. Okay, we're going to get a good indication of what's happening now in terms of the system. Yeah, so on the attack, it's still a back four. Rudiger right back, Loftus-Cheek, Malang Sarr. Who on earth is left back? Who's that? Loftus-Cheek, Malang Sarr. Okay, Saul's advanced forward. Harvey Vell's on the right. Pulisic's on the left. I think it's just oh my god, the ball's gone out the ground. Oh, no, it hasn't. No, it hasn't. It's come back. It's hit the roof. It's come back. But yeah, Mason Mount's ball there was quite atrocious. The ball was bouncing, and he's just whacked it almost out of the ground. Yeah. Even Mount today. And again, this goes back to the cup final in terms of what he's missed. But today against Luton, and I did say in the preview that if Mount plays, I expect him to do all right against Luton, considering that he played for Derby. He knows the Championship. He looked comfortable in the Championship. There's no reason to not play well against a Championship side, and today he's been terrible. So, yeah. Werner and Lukaku up front together against Luton Town. Not much happening there. The whole thing's just gone absolutely wrong, really, hasn't it? The whole thing. Is Rudiger. Loftus-Cheek. Thank you very much. Faisal again. Post-Roman era, all gone. Barkley stays and captain. Oh, please no. That's our worst nightmare coming true. Oh, one through. Oh, that's a terrible pass, man. What kind of pass is that, Sal? How you call that a pass? Bruv, you got a through ball in front of you of 2 meters and you overhit it. Come on, man. Terrible. Little things like that get on my nerves because they're basic. That's something that you just... Oh, man, basic passing, basic pass. Oh, Malang Sarr, another mistake. We're almost giving the ball away there. Oh, yeah, we have given the ball away. Bloody hell. Okay, here we go. We've won it back. Is that Harvey Vell? Ball taken quickly. No, that was Saul. Here's Lukaku. Don't mess this up, mate. Oh, my God. His first touch is horrific. Oh, my God. Here's Pulisic. Harvey Vell over the top. Little dink. Into the keeper. Unlucky. Crazy scenes. Crazy scenes. 66.5 minutes. Tuchel's starting to get a little animated on the touchline. He's starting to get a little bit frustrated. I don't blame him. Poor Tuchel, by the way. He's had to spend the entire midweek after losing a cup final answering questions to the press like he's the foreign secretary. And now he's losing 2-1 against flipping Luton. I mean, crazy. Ball taken by Loftus-Cheek. He's fouled. Free kick to Chelsea in our own half. Yellow card given. I think that's the first yellow of the game. Musque. Ball given to Rudiger. Loftus-Cheek. Ball over the top. Good ball. 2-2. Timo. Hang on. I'm not even going to get excited. Is it offside? Oh, we're getting a thumbs up from Timo. Who would have thought that? We're getting a thumbs up from Timo. No, he's on. It's 2-2. He's on. It's 2-2. Fantastic. There we are. We're back in the game. Let's get a winner and just end this. By the way, good finish, Timo. That's the sort of finish I expect on a week-to-week basis. Bottom corner, slotted under the keeper's arm. Beautiful. Well done, Timo. Timo Werner scored a goal, people. Finally. Oh, here we go again. Ball into the box, and it lands to no one. Pulisic trying to outmuscle this geezer who looks about 7'6", built like Anthony Joshua. Poor Pulisic has no chance. Thank you very much. Extra1985 again saying, Younes, do you think with everything that is happening that there's any chance of TT? I didn't read the rest. Leaving? No, he won't. No chance. Werner Kotsay, thank you, saying, Younes, do you think the mentality of the club will change with the new owners? Still be as ruthless? I guess it depends on the owners. I'm so bleak about the whole situation. It depends which owner walks through the door. Back in the day when Roman was in the country, if something was going wrong, a few of you would remember this. Unlucky Harvey Vell, by the way. A few of you would remember this. When things go wrong, Roman jets in with his helicopter to Cobham. Like, man will come with his helicopter to the training ground to demand what's going on. I want to see what's going on. He rocks up to training. He hasn't been able to do that for a few years now. So, yeah, when you've got that sort of standard and you've got that sort of mentality, it's hard to not fail. It depends on the new owners. Yeah, it depends on the new owners. So, we'll see. Timo Werner. Oh, unlucky. Mason Mount couldn't take it in his stride. Here's Mason on the left. Timo Werner. Jorginho. Rudiger. Oh, he just has a dig from 25 yards out like we know he can, and it hits the pillar of the stadium. Unlucky Rudiger. So we've got 20 minutes to find the winner. I don't want this going to extra time. I don't think any of you want this going to extra time either. Considering that we've played extra time penalties against Liverpool, we don't want another one. And then we've got Burnley on the weekend. That's physical enough. We don't want that happening. So, yeah. Now, Luton have gone up twice and have let that lead go twice. So hopefully we don't concede a third and give them a third goal going up for a third time. 20 minutes to go, or 19 minutes to go. Rudiger. Little link up there. Harvey Vell. Jorginho. Lukaku. I mean, come on, man. What's that? What kind of pass is that? Now, in the other game, Southampton won, West Ham won. So, free kick taken back. Rudiger to Loftus-Cheek. And thank you very much. Oryx again saying, actually think about it. The good thing of the boss leaving would mean that we probably will have TT for a long, long time. I mean, that's actually one thing that could change at the club is the culture of sacking managers. Oh, we got a thumbs up from Lukaku. Yeah. Another one. But yeah, the one thing that could change is the culture. So Tuchel could actually be given tons of time. That could happen. Even if results go a little bit south, or if they went a bit south, he could actually be given time. So we've got Reece James coming on now. Look at Ross Barkley. He's never going to play for Chelsea ever again at this rate. But yeah, Reece James coming on. Wonder who will he come on for? Rudiger. Loftus-Cheek bombing forward again. He's done that a few times today. Onto the left. Oh, and it's cleared. 17 minutes to play plus stoppage time. Thank you very much. Faisal again saying there's that's only if Madrid didn't come in for TT. I mean, yeah. When you got a big club coming in, obviously that can turn heads, but I don't think TT would even do that. I don't think he would. He's already had experience of managing big personalities. I don't think he wants the drama, especially at Real Madrid. You definitely don't get time at Real Madrid. Let's have that right. They've been through how many managers? They give us a run for our money. Here's Loftus-Cheek. Rudiger. Back to Kepa. Ball spread into Werner. Werner. He could have cut in. Werner could have cut in there rather than go on the outside. But Chelsea still in possession. Oh no, is it a Luton throw? Chelsea throw. 75 minutes played. Reece James coming on now. Reece James, who's coming off? Jorginho? Oh, okay. So Loftus-Cheek's going to go into midfield. I think Loftus-Cheek's now going to go into midfield. Defence will shift over with Reece James going onto the right. Rudiger will move into centre-back. And yeah, we'll keep the same shape. And who's this coming on for Luton? He looks like a pub player. I think, is it Musquay that's coming off? Yep. Got Snodgrass on. 2 subs. Mendes Gomez off. And Hilton, number 9. So Luton bringing on reinforcements to go and get a goal. They want that goal. And fair play to them, I would. They've played well today, Luton. Considering the levels. Lukaku into Mount. Corner ball. Mount crosses the ball in. Oh, it's carnage. Everyone going for it. Second ball. No. Oh, tackles flying in. Loftus-Cheek. He's done the Zidane roulette. Loftus-Cheek with the roulette. Oh, it's come off a defender. Is it cleared? No. It's given straight back to Chelsea. Ball into the box. No. Saul to Mount. Mount. Oh, come on. You're having a laugh. It's just literally giving the ball away. Literally just voluntarily giving the ball away. Anyway, gone all the way back to Kepa. 13 minutes to play plus stoppage time. Nasif, thank you very much, saying RLC is kind of underrated, to be fair. I mean, when he has space to run into, he can use his power and his size because he has speed. In terms of technical ability on the ball, it's possible. Rudiger. Yeah, Rudiger shifted over into central defence, so you can see what's happened there now. It looks like we've got more of a shape, or more of a familiar shape now. Pulisic, Reece James. Loftus-Cheek, good ball by Ruben. Timo, Lukaku! We're going through! We're going through. Oh, man. After everything. Oh, we've made the comeback. Lukaku scored a goal. Hey, everyone. Thumbs. I want to see thumbs. Throw the thumbs in. Exeter, thank you very much again, saying, Younes, you know that I am new to English football, so please excuse a dumb question. What decides why Chelsea's playing away from home? The draw. So when the draw was made, Luton were put out first as the home team. That's basically it. Oh no, is he offside? I don't think he is. Yeah, spam in the chat with the thumbs. You'll love to see it. Mad. Anyway, 3-2 to Chelsea. Comeback completed. No need for extra time. Let's just hold on to this lead now. Or can we get a fourth? Luton having to give everything now. Scary first half. Managed to claw it back. Second half, boom. 10 minutes to go, and it looks like we're heading into the quarter-final of the FA Cup. AS Carl, thank you very much, saying, first time I'm doing non-sarcastic thumbs up. I'll take it all day long, man. As long as it means Chelsea win, that's it. Southampton 2-1 up against West Ham. So West Ham looking like they're heading out as it stands. Guy29, thank you very much, saying Tuchel is a genius. I'd rather lose Abramovich than lose Tuchel. Bold statement. Yosmar, but you're Tuchel without doubt. One of, if not for us, best manager in the world. Easy. Yosmar, It's actually amazing how good the level of English second-tier football is. At this same level in Spain, the pitch is full of mud and bumps. That's the thing about the Championship. This is why I say don't underestimate the Championship. There's a reason why the Championship a few years ago was voted as the 5th strongest league in the world. It's a second division in this country. So, yeah, crazy. The Championship is... This is why I always look at the Championship as the Premier League of true English football. You know, when you look at the pyramid, the English football pyramid, the Championship is the pinnacle of that. Because the style of football is the same throughout. It's the same sort of fabric. The Premier League is a different fabric. The Premier League has tons of money, investment, foreign players, sponsorships, TV. The Championship doesn't have that. So when you look at the rest of English football, the Championship is like the Premier League of the whole pyramid. You get that authentic, proper English feel, that grassroots feel that you find in lower leagues. You find it in the Championship. So it's a very good league. It's a very good league, and it gets treated with respect. So yeah, this is why in the preview I said don't underestimate Luton. Don't underestimate them. They're 6th in the Championship. They'd only lost 2 in the last 15 games. Yeah. They're not pushovers, and no Championship team are just pushovers. It's these sort of teams that end up getting promoted to the Premier League and start beating all of us on a weekly basis, you know? And you find some teams that settle in the Premier League, they've had to come from the Championship, so you got to treat them with respect. When you look at some of the big teams that have been kicked out of the FA Cup, Middlesbrough have kicked out United, kicked out Spurs, Nottingham Forest kicked out Arsenal, Luton on the brink of kicking us out, but you know, we had to turn it around tonight because we're Chelsea, so it is what it is. Emma, thank you very much, saying I'm so sad with Roman leaving. It's like your dad leaving while you're in bed to wake up in the morning, him not being there. I can't relate to that. That must be horrific. But yeah, that's not good at all. That's definitely not good at all. But yeah, Roman's been here what? Roman's been in 19 years. 19 years we've been under the ownership of Roman. And from a footballing standpoint, it's been fantastic. So, yeah. It's a shame it's had to all end like this. We didn't expect it to end like this. We thought he'd sell up when he's done. And he wasn't done. But, yeah. It's crazy. Pulisic, Loftus-Cheek. Loftus-Cheek has moved into midfield, so yeah, he's playing a little bit more offensive, and he's looking active. This is good from him. Mason Mount's looking a lot slower though. My goodness, do you see the way that Loftus-Cheek is moving? A lot more vibrant, and you have Mason Mount who's just stuttering. Pulisic, Harvey Vell, Reece James. Good to see Reece James get some minutes. I didn't think he would play today, considering that against Liverpool, he was only meant to play 20 minutes. Thomas Tuchel did say that Reece James and the club were told by the doctors that he can only play 20. And he ended up playing 70. Plus take a penalty. So it's good to see him getting some minutes today if he's fit enough. 6 minutes to go. Hopefully we will find ourselves in the quarterfinals of the FA Cup. And then we'll see who we're going to play. Here's Loftus-Cheek. Reece James is calling for it. Reece James has got it. Pulisic. Pulisic coming inside. Little layoff. Nah, Lukaku can't reach. Another thumbs up. I swear he's given a thumbs up about 20 times today, man. This is crazy. Here's Reece James. 5 minutes to go now, plus stoppage time. This should be in the bag. Timo Werner. Harvey Vell. Reece James has been sent back to the bridge with that, but he's managed to catch it. Oh, Timo Werner tries to get Pulisic on the way, but it's overhit. Luton Town are going to have to throw something at us. If they want to try and save this game, they're going to have to go all out. Throw the kitchen sink, throw the fridge, throw all the appliances, throw the sofa if you have to. Throw the whole house. They have nothing to lose at this rate. Goalkeeper boots it up forward. Oh, it's not a good landing by the Luton number 9 at all. It goes over Reece James. It's a foul on Reece James. Oh, no, it's an offside given. Offside given. Reece James to take. Loftus-Cheek has been given man of the match, and fair play. I get it. I absolutely get it. In terms of central defence and in a position that he does not play in, he's done all right. Moved into midfield, has played well. In terms of the way that he's advanced with the ball, has done that very well. He's been quick. He's been mobile. He's been flexible. Hasn't really put a foot wrong. Hasn't given possession away. Fair play, Loftus-Cheek. Definitely deserved man of the match. Alongside, I would probably give Saul a good comment as well. Second half hasn't been as good as his first half, but considering the performances from everyone, I think he's been alright. Werner as well. Werner, he's got a goal and man of the match. He's in for a shout. But yeah, Loftus-Cheek's been given man of the match. A few of you reckon Werner should be getting that. Oh, so I got a comment here about that. What was his name? The Arab guy who goes to Chelsea games, he's season ticket holder. His surname's Mansour as well. Well, funnily enough, someone's put here saying he's the chief executive of Man Capital, the investment arm of his family business, the Mansour Group. So imagine we have a relation to the Man City owner. Imagine Man City and Chelsea being owned by the same family. That's outrageous. That's outrageous. English football being dominated by Qatar at that rate. That's just... Are they Qatari? I think they're Qatari. The Mansour Group are Qatari, I think. Yeah, that would be crazy. That would be absolutely insane. Yeah, Lotfi Mansour. Lotfi Mansour. Apparently Chelsea season ticket holder. Oh no, they're UAE. He says that's an Egyptian group though. So the group is based in Egypt. Oh, Abu Dhabi, not Qatar. Fair enough. Yeah, so they're Emirati. Well, I mean, we'll see what happens. If he's interested, then throw it in. Nabeen, thank you very much. Saying, do you prefer Saudi owner or Qatar owner? Qatar, if I'm being honest. Do you think we are in the mud now? No, I don't think we're in the mud. I think we'll be okay. After Roman's statement, the statement that Roman released this evening, I think we're at ease. We're worried about the debt. We're worried about all of that, but he's clarified it. So it looks like we're in at least a good situation, if considering a sell. Many players are out of contract. Does Chelsea fans need to worry? We'll see in terms of the contracts and the way that it's all going to go forward, because that could have an effect, yes. But in terms of negotiations, who's going to come in, we don't. This is the thing. We need to find out who's going to buy the club first. Before anything, who is going to be the new owner? That's what everyone's waiting for. So we'll see. Carlos, thank you very much again. Saying, hey, Younes, sad day for CFC. Thank you, Roman. Much appreciated for the super chat, Carlos. Leon, they're saying, could we see Thomas use Ruben Moore as an explosive centre-back in the future? He's done really well today in the system. I mean, at the same time, considering we have played Luton Town. I do want to stress that. So, yeah. Well, bit of realism. Yes, he's done well. Absolutely. Luton trying to shout for a handball there. It wasn't even close. So, yeah, just want to clarify that. 3 minutes of stoppage time added on. Goal kick to be taken by Kepa any moment. It looks like we've made it, people. It looks like we're about to go through. We were getting worried. We were getting a bit scared there, but a few changes had to be made. All of a sudden, we find our rhythm and we score twice and we've taken the win. Happy days. Happy days. We'll see who we get in the draw. I'll have a little look at who's made it after this, and then we can get an idea of who else is in the quarterfinal. That way we have at least an indication of who we might get or who we're likely to get. I think it's all majority Premier League teams at this point, so it's gonna be difficult. But Chelsea have made the FA Cup final twice in a row. If we did it this time, it would be 3 times in a row. So, and we lost the last 2. So hopefully we are third time lucky. 1.5 minutes left to play. This is probably Luton's last opportunity here. They've won a free kick. I think it's going to get plummeted into the box and then just, wishful thinking. Goalkeeper's going to take the free kick. Let's see how this ends for them. Free kick taken. Long cross-field ball. Imagine Luton scored. Be tragic. Chelsea on the counter here. Romelu, run, mate. Run. He can't keep up. Pulisic to Lukaku. Lukaku's a little bit more deep. Lukaku. He's hesitating. He's hesitated. Harvey Val. Loftus-Cheek. Harvey Val. Ball given away. Wow, that was ridiculous. The whole move just fell apart. The whole move just fell to pieces. Rudiger. Reece James. To no one. 40 seconds to play though. 40 seconds. It's done. Surely it's done. Ball up the pitch. Reece James defend. There we are. Oh, this is it. 30 seconds to play. And Lukaku wins the ball. Fair play. All right. Nice to see from Lukaku. Some defending. And down to 20 seconds. Luton have the ball back. This is their last opportunity. And it gets... No, it doesn't get cleared. Oh, get it out. Oh, no, he's offside. That's it. It's done. Referee, blow full time. They know it's finished. I'm just going to put 90 now because we know it's over. There it is. It's over. Chelsea are through to the quarterfinals. Thank God for that. We were getting a bit worried there, but we made it. That's the most important thing on a consideration like this, or on an event like this, a day like this, where it hasn't been the best day for Chelsea Football Club. It's not been a good performance. We've managed to rest some players. We managed to nick the win, so fair enough. Digital Arts, thank you, saying, Dear Roman, I've been a loyal Chelsea supporter since 1997, and I'm not asking for too much. Just £2 million out of that 1.5 billion that you're writing off. Hey, if you don't try, you fail 100% of the things that you don't try. That's how it is. So yeah, take a shot. If he says no, he says no. Justin, thank you very much, saying, Younes, buy Chelsea with the stashed billions, please. Yeah, I'll dive into my very deep pockets that I have. I don't. If anyone likes to form a consortium, let me know. We can try and launch a bid from there. If we're looking at the other teams in the FA Cup and who we might be facing, so Liverpool are currently beating Norwich 2-0 and it's half time. Liverpool will go through. I'm already putting Liverpool through because if that result changes, it's a miracle at that point. Southampton currently on the cusp of beating West Ham and going through, so we're probably going to involve them. Toby, thank you very much, saying, Younes, if the Championship is the fifth best league in the world, how you rate that ridiculous 30-plus goals Mitrovic this season? But that's the thing. We've seen Mitrovic in the Premier League already. He didn't do anything. So maybe he is a Championship player that bangs at that level, but can't really hack it in the Premier League. But that's the thing. The Championship, you do have to pay attention to the Championship and see what talent is definitely lingering around there. If we're looking at the other results now, so we have Man City, Crystal Palace, Middlesbrough, Chelsea, Liverpool, and it's looking like Southampton. And then it's going to be either Everton or Bournemouth. I would guess Everton. I would be shocked if Bournemouth got through. Nottingham Forest or Huddersfield. Again, That's a tough one. I would go with Nottingham Forest. But there are still some teams there that are lingering that are Championship. So we've still got Middlesbrough. And we've still got either Nottingham Forest or Huddersfield. The rest are all Premier League. So it's going to be difficult considering Chelsea, Palace, Man City looking like Southampton. Could be West Ham, but Southampton, Liverpool looking like Everton. So yeah, FA Cup quarterfinals are going to be tasty. We'll see what happens. But everyone, thank you all so much for tuning into this watch along. I hope you've enjoyed it. Chelsea with the comeback. We're through to the quarterfinals. That's the most important thing. And Roman Abramovich is selling Chelsea Football Club. So I will give you my thoughts on my match review. That will be out in the next 45 minutes or so. Keep your eyes peeled for that. If you've hit subscribe already, much appreciated. If you haven't, hit that subscribe button now. Hit the notification bell to be notified once I've uploaded. Thank you for getting this number up to where it is right now. We are approaching 108,000. Thank you very much. Hit the like button if you did enjoy this. Give me the Lukaku thumbs up on the video below if you did enjoy this watch along. Hit it. Lukaku does it 20 times a day. I'm asking you to do it once a day. Hit that thumbs up. Much appreciated. And I will see all of you on the match review. Have a good one, people. In a bit. See you. Take care. And peace.